So just a little explanation of this apparition. So first of all, this isn't an apparition that happened on the 13th of the month, but on August 19th. And the reason for that is that on August 13th they were being held prisoner by the administrator, who was trying to, I guess, in his sort of warped view of things, unmask this plot of the church to maintain its power and fight against the Freemasons who were liberating the country. But anyway, it's sort of a very warped view of reality, but that was, I guess, what he was thinking. So, this apparition is, in a way, something that wasn't supposed to happen. There wasn't supposed to be an apparition here. The apparitions were supposed to be all where the little chapel is, where we celebrated Mass this morning. And because of this opposition of men to the revelations, because of these sins, the revelations are perhaps not as full and as dramatic as they might have otherwise been. So the message of Fatima is something that Our Lady does, as far as be giving the revelation coming, but it also depends very much on our cooperation. It's a call, or indeed many calls. There's Sister Lucia's book, the calls of the message of Fatima, to describe what these calls are and what it is that we're called to do in response to the message of Fatima. So when people are unfaithful, when they block things, then things don't happen quite as they're supposed to. So instead of getting the full apparition for August that they should have, so Fatima depends very much on our cooperation. And so we get this sort of smaller apparition in a different place, because the children were prevented from going to the Cova Dairia on the 13th. So Lucia begins with the same question that she asked in the first apparition: what is it that you want of me? And the answer is that I want you to continue going to the Cova Dairia. I want you to do the same things, and she promised a miracle in the last month in October, so that people will believe. Just summarizing what she had already said, she answers this question about what to do with the money, to have two litters made. In this, Sister Lucia in her Calls to Fatima book, remembers a comment of I think it was a bishop on this. That this was request to build the 2 litters was a sort of prophecy or beginning of the pilgrim statues of Fatima that would go throughout the world to bring the message there. So Our Lady provides also for spreading the message, having these litters built, and also saying that the leftover money should be used to build a chapel. Okay. Then, of course, there are those who seek healing, and then lastly, Our Lady tells has that phrase which is engraven on the stone at the place of the apparition: pray very much and make sacrifices for sinners, for many souls go to hell, because there are none to sacrifice themselves and to pray for them. Now this is why Our Lady comes, to save her children, to save them from hell. And those who are in grave sin certainly should try to pray and do good as much as they can, but they can't on their own merit the grace of conversion, because they aren't in the grace of God. They aren't friends of God, and so God doesn't do favors for them like he does for those who are in his grace. And so those who are in the grace of God need to pray for sinners, and this prayer is all the more effective if it's joined to sacrifices. If we show that we truly do love these brothers and sisters of ours who are trapped in sin. Perhaps many of them are anonymous. We don't know who is living in sin and who isn't. Some people, maybe they do things that strongly suggest this, but there can be other people whose sins are hidden, and we need to love them all. And our love, as I've said, is all the more sincere when it's a love that's willing to make sacrifices. And so these sacrifices as a proof of our love, as something to expiate those sins, are very important in obtaining for sinners the grace of conversion. Because only if they are converted, only if they return to God, and in general, only if they receive the sacrament of confession, if they confess and amend their lives, will they be saved and escape hell.